Welcome to my channel, where I talk about AI, tech, and the stock market daily. Today I want to dive into a discussion that's been making waves in the AI industry, the 2 to 3 year window that many leaders keep talking about. Is it an ominous countdown to the end of human relevance, or something more nuanced? Why do figures like OpenAI's Sam Altman, DeepMind's Demis Hassabis, and other thought leaders keep mentioning this short time frame? We'll unpack what they really mean, how this perspective aligns with current AI developments, and the implications for markets, jobs, and personal lives over the next few years. In recent interviews, top AI executives have sounded the alarm on what they see as a critical window for humanity to adapt, regulate, and control AI technology before its impacts become irreversible. When they talk about having 2 to 3 years left, they're not suggesting a science fiction scenario where AI overtakes humanity. Instead, it's more about a timeline for AI's rapid growth and how it will transform areas like labor markets, economic power, and even our geopolitical landscape if we don't prepare strategically. Their argument is that we are on the brink of a new era of intelligence, one that could either radically improve society or destabilize it. So, let's dig deeper into why this time frame is so significant and what they think we should do to make the best of it. One of the primary reasons behind this 2 to 3 year outlook is the unprecedented acceleration in AI capabilities. For example, only a few years ago, AI systems were impressive, but limited to specialized tasks. Fast forward to now, and we have models like OpenAI's GPT-4, Google DeepMind's Gemini, and Anthropic's Claude that can perform a wide array of tasks, learn in real time, and even assist in fields as complex as medical diagnosis and legal research. These systems are now at the point where they can improve their own architecture and potentially even contribute to their own evolution, a process sometimes called recursive self-improvement. Essentially, we're now building AIs that can help design the next generation of even more powerful AIs, and this self-perpetuating cycle is a fundamental shift. In 2024, the global AI market is projected to be worth $621.19 billion and is estimated to reach $2.74 trillion by 2032, growing at a compound annual growth rate of 20.4% from 2024 to 2032. According to leaders in the space, this rapid evolution is what gives us such a narrow window to put safeguards and regulations in place. Beyond 2 or 3 years, the technology may have already reached a point where rolling back its influence or even fully understanding its mechanics becomes much harder. Another angle to consider is the competitive landscape. AI innovation has turned into a race involving not just companies like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft, but also entire nations vying for technological dominance. With countries like China investing billions in AI research, there's mounting pressure for Western companies to keep pace, even if that means pushing technologies to market before they're fully tested. AI leaders worry that without some type of coordinated global regulation within the next 2 to 3 years, we could enter an arms race in which each player prioritizes dominance over safety, leading to unforeseen consequences. For instance, we could see a situation where companies or nations deploy powerful AI tools without sufficient oversight, and any mistakes or misuse might cascade into real-world impacts faster than we can contain them. In fact, according to the Center for Strategic and International Studies, China's AI patents grew at an annual rate of 40% between 2015 and 2020, and this kind of growth could continue as nations seek dominance in the field. Regulation is another key concern, and it's a major reason why this 2 to 3 year window is frequently cited. AI CEOs like Sam Altman of OpenAI have repeatedly urged governments to establish clear regulatory frameworks for AI. Altman has even proposed the idea of a global licensing regime, similar to nuclear regulations, to control the development and deployment of advanced AI models. However, regulatory processes tend to be slow, especially when technology moves faster than the legislative process. For example, the European Union's AI Act, which began its proposal phase in 2021, is expected to take until at least 2024 to finalize, illustrating the lag between technological capability and regulatory action. If policymakers don't set up rules within the next few years, AI companies could become so embedded in the economy and society that it becomes nearly impossible to impose restrictions without massive disruptions. For example, we might see AI playing a central role in areas like national security, healthcare, and finance, making any attempt to curb its development both politically and economically destabilizing. This time frame also speaks to the impact on employment and the job market. AI is already beginning to automate white-collar tasks, which were previously considered safe from automation. With advancements in natural language processing and reasoning, tools like ChatGPT, Google's Gemini, and IBM's Watson X are not only capable of generating text, but also analyzing complex data, assisting in legal tasks, and even writing code. The transition is happening faster than expected, and studies from McKinsey suggest that AI could automate up to 50% of job tasks in sectors such as customer service and data management by 2030. Likewise, the PwC 2023 AI Workforce Impact Report estimates that automation could affect up to 44% of current jobs, particularly in areas such as retail, finance, and customer service. Some industry leaders believe that within just a few years, we could witness a massive transformation in job markets as companies replace human labor with AI systems that are faster, cheaper, and often more accurate. For millions of people, especially in sectors like customer service, data entry, and even content creation, this means the next 2 to 3 years are crucial for either reskilling or transitioning into new roles that AI cannot yet replicate. Another issue is what AI experts call the alignment problem, which is the challenge of ensuring that AI's goals and values align with human intentions. When we talk about AI reaching near human or even superhuman levels of intelligence, there's the risk that it might interpret instructions in ways that produce unintended or harmful outcomes. For example, an AI model designed to optimize resource allocation in a business might make choices that maximize profits, but end up harming employee welfare or environmental sustainability. Right now, AI researchers are scrambling to develop better alignment techniques, but many experts believe that we have a limited window to get this right before AI becomes too advanced to control easily. According to a survey by the Future of Humanity Institute, over 40% of AI researchers believe that there is at least a 10% chance of human extinction or severe societal disruption from misaligned AI within the next century. A sobering statistic that underscores the importance of alignment research. On a geopolitical level, the stakes are also high. As AI becomes a strategic asset, countries are increasingly viewing it as a tool for economic and military power. This has led to initiatives like the U.S. CHIPS Act, which is intended to boost American semiconductor production to reduce reliance on foreign technology, with over $52 billion allocated for funding domestic production and research. In conclusion, when AI leaders talk about a 2 to 3 year time frame, they're underscoring the urgency of this moment, a period where choices made now could shape the future for decades. They're essentially saying that we're standing at the edge of a transformative shift, one that could lead to groundbreaking advancements or unintended risks if we don't manage it responsibly. This window is about preparing for a world where AI becomes increasingly intertwined with our lives, impacting jobs, economies, security, and ethical norms in ways that we're only beginning to understand. If you enjoyed my analysis, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you next time. Remember, while AI is advancing rapidly, this information is meant for awareness and perspective. Investing in AI-related stocks or making career choices based on this analysis should be done with caution and due diligence, as markets and technologies can shift unexpectedly.